Hi everybody. Before we move into stage 10, let's have a quick look back at the first week of the Vuelta, which has already seen loads of action. This year's Vuelta kicked off with a technical 15k team time trial in the streets of Barcelona, under torrential rains and with the main teams having to clear the course in the dark. As a result, DSM took the surprise win over Movistar with a few tenths of a second, and Tiberi was the first red jersey wearer. On stage 2, Andreas Kroon at Lotto Destiny got clear on Montjuic and made it stick to the finish, while the red jersey moved to Piccolo over at EF. We saw a great spectacle on stage 3. I had it down for a Kemna break, yet with around 500 meters to go, it ended up going to the GC man, with Remco Evenepoel taking a great sprint victory ahead of Vingegaard, Ayuso and Roglic. Geraint Thomas, Landa and Dunbar started draining time on this stage. Stage 4 turned into the predicted versatile sprinter fest, with Groves taking a dominant win ahead of Molano and Teuns. Also on stage 5, Caden Groves proved too fast for the others. And on stage 6, we witnessed a fantastic spectacle with a massive break going up the road and Sepp Kuss taking a dominant win. In the GC group, Roglic and Vingegaard also went up the road and took time on all their opponents. It was Lenny Martinez though, the youngest rider in the field, who took second on the stage and who moved into the GC lead. Let's hope France's hopes don't start weighing on him like they did on Bardet and Pinot. On stage 7, Geoffrey Soupe at Total Energy surprised everybody by taking his first World Tour victory in this hectic group sprint. Just like on stage 3, stage 8 did not go to the break. Once more, Jumbo-Visma spoiled the party, this time with a Roglic win, with Kuss riding into the GC lead. Stage 9 started with an echelon spectacle initiated by Jumbo-Visma. The first echelon consisted of 12 riders, 6 of which were Jumbo-Visma, with Remco very alert and part of the echelon, as was Vlasov. As expected, the break did get freedom though on this one, and my man Lennart Kemna took the predicted win. Here's the GC going into the rest day, with Kuss having roughly 2.5 minutes on those considered the main contenders. Evenepoel, Roglic, Vingegaard, Mas and Ayuso are only separated by 21 seconds. Geraint Thomas at the Grenadiers is the one who's been struggling and whom is fully out of contention, now sitting at over 12 minutes in GC. Based on what we've seen in the last 2 to 3 days, Remco and Roglic have been exchanging blows, with Roglic seemingly having a small edge. Note that we were on his terrain though, and that Jumbo-Visma obviously has a killer team here. Let's see how they'll fare in week 2. I'm assuming the ITT will also provide us some clarity as per which horse Jumbo-Visma will be betting on. Also within Jumbo-Visma, Roglic has a small edge in my opinion. In the points competition, Groves stays solidly in the lead and stage 12 in week 2 will be crucial for him. In the KM competition then, Sepulveda hangs on to the polka dot jersey, yet the fight is still wide open, with Remco being a serious candidate, even though this would be a side product of his fight for red. Now let's have a quick look at what lies ahead in week 2. It starts on Tuesday, September the 5th with a 26k individual time trial. More on this one at the end of this video. Stage 11 is largely flat with an uphill finale. I'm still leaning towards the break here, unless Jumbo needs bonification seconds following the ITT. Stage 12 is short and has crosswinds potential. Besides, it's a day for the fast man. Next to the ITT, stage 13 is the second important rendezvous for the GC man. This one is money time and a potentially decisive stage for the GC. It gets followed by another mountain stage, which has some proper break potential, obviously depending on the race situation going into the stage. In case one of the top GC guys is showing weakness here, this could become a proper sufferfest. Also stage 15 has break written all over it. Then back to Tuesday, stage 10, a 26k individual time trial. It has a 500 meter 7% climb in the first half of the parcours and is largely flat for the remainder of the stage. There's a few nasty corners and loads of roundabouts, so in my opinion it is more technical than the map suggests. Here's the betting odds at the time of recording, with Evenepoel and Ganna the outright favourites. Then here's my list of riders to watch. At Quickstep, Evenepoel will be more than eager to take his first individual time trial win in his rainbow kit, with Cataneo being another solid top 10 candidate. Given that it's not a climbing time trial, Ganna at Ineos Grenadiers will probably be his nearest contender. Also Ayuso, Almeida, and to a lesser extent Finn Fisher Black at UAE, and Roglic and Vingegaard at Jumbo-Visma are time trial forces to be reckoned with. Besides the GC firepower, other riders to watch are Caruso at Bahrain Victorious, Bissiger at EF, Kemna at Bora Hansgrohe and Nelson Oliveira at Movistar. And finally, Matteo Sobrero at Jaiko Alula can also produce a proper time trial. Evenepoel and Ganna are my 4-star favorites for the stage. Roglic, Vingegaard and Ayuso get 3 stars. Almeida and Cataneo get 2 stars. And Bissiger, Fischer Black and Sobrero each get 1 star. In terms of podium prediction, I'm going for a first time trial rainbow jersey win by Evenepoel ahead of Ganna and Roglic. Thanks for watching and see you tomorrow.